Sometimes it got to a point I kept thinking, am I a bad friend? Right now in my situation, I have friends that would just, hey, Abraham, I cooked something, I'm sending it over. These guys give. And I kept asking myself that, wait, am I the kind of friend that always take from my friends? Then I sat back, zoomed out as usual, and I said, no. I have some other groups of friends that I also give to. I have people I give to. It might not be a symbiotic means of like the friends that give to me, I'm the one that giving to them. No, they're probably in a better financial situation. But I have other people that I also give to. The buck doesn't end with me. So I'm kind of like a funnel in a way. But the question is, what am I giving back to the friends that give to me? Of course, I'm a storyteller, and we are going to talk about a friend in particular. There was a day about 5 years ago. I was in my final year, 5 or 6 years ago, final year agriculture engineering, but it was an agricultural class. And I remember myself and this friend, I'm going to name him Sam. We were in the class, and for some reasons, our teacher, the lecturer, said something about fingernails, fingernails being a huge source of protein. And all of a sudden, Sam sitting beside me said, yes, I eat my fingernails. Everybody turned their attention to us. And funny enough, I wasn't really embarrassed, but I felt, guy, where part five? These girls. And this is a class filled with ladies. Yeah. My department and engineering department were like 25 guys, but this class was filled with ladies. I don't know how that happened. That's a story for another day. He was, of course, he wasn't embarrassed, and he looked at everybody and we all laughed it off. But barely over a month ago, I went back to gym. While I was trying to avoid somebody coming, approaching me, I bumped my leg into something. I felt that sharp pain, and I just walked straight to the dressing room to check what had happened to my leg. But it wasn't my leg, it was my toe, thankfully. But thankfully also, when I checked my toe, there wasn't a tear. There was no tear on my flesh, because I think because of the sneakers, it's protected my toes. But because of the heat, I had broken my nail. But it wasn't something crazy. So I just tore off the remaining part of the nail. It was painful. There was no blood, there was no blood clotting or something. I tore everything off. And guess what I did with that nail? Involuntarily, I wasn't even thinking about it. I threw it in my mouth. Ew, right? Yeah, I should have warned you. I threw it in my mind. Immediately I threw it in my mind, I blew it out again. Pooh! Wait, where did I learn to chew my nails? That's what Sam would do. That's what definitely Sam would do. Sam probably must have forgotten that. But I remember that from that statement, I felt it wasn't really bad for me to chew my nails. It used to be something that was irritating before that I never really did. But I believe, starting from that day, I became somebody that didn't feel it was really bad to not do this, just to chew or to cut off with my teeth. And that is the influence of friends. This same Sam is the best of all friends. I hope he's not watching this so it doesn't feel super special. He's this kind of friend that would come to my room and encourage me to, study. I wasn't really that focused kind of person on campus. He would come, have you studied this? Have you done this? He would come with, his read materials, tell me like the summarized version of everything he had read. He's this kind of person that, maybe due to my association with him, we didn't drink, well, all through, let me say all through, except one occasion on campus. So right now I don't drink. I would say thanks to types of friends I keep. But that's not the target of today. The first lesson I want you to just learn from that is that you attract who you are. Let me put it that way. Most of people believe that okay, they have bad friends. I don't believe we have bad friendship, bad friends. It's either the person is not good for you, but the person might as well be good for someone else. So I don't believe in bad friends. I believe in bad friendships. You might as well say that okay, this person is a bad friend for me, but at the end of the day, they must have had good, and that's why sometimes you hear people say bad things about somebody, but you've never seen the bad aspect of this person just because they have shown you that part, or maybe their purpose or their values in a way aligns with what you have. At the end of the day, friendships, I want to come from this angle of what do you have to offer? Let me talk about financial things for you to understand what's happening here. I'm trying to talk about what you offer. How can you be a good friend or how can you be a better friend to your friends? A large percentage of my life decisions are as a result of my interaction with a friend. My writing, I did when I decided to go into writing, Samuel and Fesh, two of my friends, introduced me to Fiverr. Fast forward to year 2021, my introduction into crypto was me visiting another friend, Steven, and I discovered that he was just on his laptop monitoring. He was a trader back then. And funny enough, that day I went to his house to get his Netflix password. Yeah, I went there. We were talking about Netflix password, how to and that was what I went there for. I found him trading and I said, what's that? And that was just it. I took my time not to disturb him because he was still now a very busy person to train myself on how to record, how to do everything. At the end of the day, I went back to him. He taught me everything I needed to know, and I went into investing into crypto. Crypto saved my life at a point. That's something. I'm just trying to keep it short. Life decisions in life. My wife, a friend introduced her to me as a writer. So a friend introduced her to me. Then it was just business, strictly business. Eventually, we got together and we have a family right now. Friendship. I remember there was a time my laptop broke down. A, my laptop broke down and I couldn't write. He gave me his month salary to buy a new laptop. Until now, he never asked for the money. He gave it to me. No, I think I paid back. Yeah, I paid back. Now, what am I trying to say here? You attract what you are. Directly to these friends, I would say they have never, in a way, well, it depends on what they say. But to me, sometimes it got to a point I kept thinking, am I a bad friend? Right now in my situation, I have friends that would just, hey, Abraham, I cooked something, I'm sending it over. This guy is give. And I kept asking myself that, wait, am I the kind of friend that always take from my friends? Then I sat back, zoomed out as usual, and I said, no, I have some other groups of friends that I also give to. I have people I give to. It might not be a symbiotic means of like the friends that give to me, I'm the one that giving to them. No, they're probably in a better financial situation. But I have other people that I also give to. The buck doesn't end with me. So I'm kind of like a funnel in a way. But the question is, what am I giving back to the friends that give to me? Then I see myself there. What kind of relationship do I have with these friends that give? In most situations, I see myself as their go-to station for any form of discussion. When they want to bounce ideas by anybody's wall, they want to do anything, they usually come to me and say, oh, I have this idea, what, well, how do I, what do I, and that is what I think I bring to the table as a friend. But at the end of the day, the point is that friendship, yes, you don't have to exchange the same thing. They help me financially. It doesn't mean I am bad, but for the level we are, I also have friends I'm helping financially. Yeah, that's the funny thing. It's not just about the finances. I have a friend that we would talk. still the same Sam. Let me keep it that way. The same Sam would we would talk on phone for hours, just deliberating, talking about life, advising each other, do it this way, do it that way. And that's sort of the thing I feel I bring to the table as a friend. And I am this kind of friend that no matter your achievement, okay, of course, it feels like I'm blowing my trumpet now. I do not feel jealous. I'm always happy for you, hoping, yeah. And you shouldn't, at the end of the day, take people for granted. Lastly, before I go, I remember something. When you're talking about friendship, you should also take note of the fact that know the type of friends you have and understand the dynamics in your family. One lesson I learned about friendship is that I have the most, how do I put this? The bluntest, or I don't want to use the word insensitive, but I have friends around me that when you're in a trouble, we joke about with our problems. Oh, you did this. Oh, you're in trouble. You did this. You're in trouble. It had become a part of my life. Moving straight into getting married, I wanted to continue that dynamics with my wife, and she was never in that wavelength. She had never experienced that. It was a bit difficult for me. I would say my first year was that when she would come with some emotional situations, and I was like, you're just, yeah. And she felt I wasn't serious with my life. So I had to create a balance. I know that, okay, when I'm with my friends, and even help my friends understand that, okay, this is a totally different ball game. Now I would say we've met. We've done a lot of compromise. I'll put it that way. She now understands where I'm coming from as a person, and I understand that there's some things I don't joke about. But the point still remains that my group of friends, despite one of them introducing her to me or something, it doesn't mean that that's the way I relate with other people. We have different views, although we have the same values. Yeah, that's really important as in terms of your partner, your life partner. Let me put it that way. I've seen people get married and just ignore, neglect friends and family around them. I don't think that should happen. Yeah, and that's one thing I am grateful for, that even despite being married, I still maintain my relationship, and we still talk, and they are now friends of my partner. That's something beautiful about friendship. The lesson, I don't know, pick anything you want to pick. I just felt like talking about that today, and that's what I have just done. So thanks for coming to my talk, and also subscribe to my channel. I'm just coming here to just talk and talk and talk. I wish you the best and see you later. Goodbye.